Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Maker Football Channel. Please do well to subscribe to the channel if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoy what we do here, if you enjoy the updates we give you here, why don't you hit the like button on this video. In this video we are discussing the possible lineup against Nottingham Forest. In the last video I gave you the key points, the talking points, some of the highlights that we have against Forest. So we are discussing the possible lineup, the predicted lineup in this game. As I said in the last video, Mark Cucurella is one suspension away from missing the next game, which is against Liverpool. Wesley Fofana is also one card away. In the last match against Gent, we saw a different team from what we usually see in the Premier League. Are there any players in the squad that face Gent that will begin or stake claim to start against Nottingham Forest? What lineups are we expecting? So without any further ado, let's get into the business. In the goalkeeping position, I expect Robert Sanchez to continue at the goal post. Like I said in the previous video, he is so crucial to how Enzo Maresca wants to play. So important. And he has grown. There is a massive improvement from what we saw from Robert Sanchez last season. He has saved Chelsea so many games and his game has massively improved. So I see him continue at the goal post. Then the back four will comprise of Wesley Fofana and Levi Colwill. The two of them are the two first choice centre back pairing. Then at the left back, I expect to see Mark Cucurella at the left back, inverting to the midfield. Then at the right back, Malo Gusto will continue. As Chelsea's captain, Reece James is still out with injury, and we don't know when he will be coming back. Malo Gusto has made Chelsea fans not to feel the absence of Reece James. He has been so good, and if he can keep fit, if he can be consistent when it comes to availability, if he can avoid injuries, trust me, he will reach the heights expected of him. He will become one of the best right backs in the world. Then at the midfield, we will see Enzo Fernandez partnering Mos Casido. None of them started against Gent, so I expect the two of them to be fully fit for the game against Nottingham Forest. Enzo Fernandez, Mos Casido. Then in front of them, Cole Palmer will be the attacking midfielder. Cole Palmer has 6 goals and 4 assists in the EPL so far, making it 10 goal contributions so far, the most of any Chelsea player in the EPL. He will be playing as the attacking midfielder, being flanked by Noni Madueke, who will start ahead of Pedro Neto. Noni Madueke has scored about 3 goals. Aside the hat-trick he scored against Wolves, he has not really been threatening enough, though you can see the directness in his play. If he can avoid playing for himself, if he can play for the team, Noni Madueke will become one of the most dangerous wingers in the EPL division. Then at the other end, we'll be seeing Jadon Sancho. I said that if Jadon Sancho gives another assist today, he will enter into the record book. He will join the likes of Cesc Fabregas as one of the 3 players to give 4 assists in their first matches for their new club. Jadon Sancho, since coming to Chelsea from Manchester United, he has settled in well. He has settled in well. I expect him to start ahead of the likes of Mikhailo Modric, who started against Gent, Joao Felix, and Christopher Nkunku. Then at the number 9, Nicholas Jackson will continue as the number 9. He has been so good, scoring about Nicholas Jackson should have about 4 EPL goals, if I'm not mistaken. Either 4 or 5. I guess it's 4. But what Nicholas Jackson offers to this team is so important. The way he drops deeper to receive the ball, shrugs off the defenders. The link-up play, they run in behind. Nicholas Jackson is growing into one of the most complete strikers in the division. So many people has criticized Nicholas Jackson because of some misses, especially last season, even this season. We can't deny the fact that Nicholas Jackson has missed so many player caught chances. But what he offers, the positive in his game, is more than the negatives in his game. He is still young, just 22 years. He is still raw. He's not even close to his prime. It is unfair to compare a 22-year-old Nicholas Jackson to a prime Didier Drogba. It is so unfair. Let's give this lad his flowers. Let's give Nicholas Jackson the praises, the praises that he deserves. He has been so crucial, even under Mauricio Pochettino and under Enzo Maresca. He has improved massively, scoring goals. Most of the goals scored by Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson are behind them. Nicholas Jackson are behind them. The match we won Brighton 4-2. Yes, we could have scored more, and Nicholas Jackson missed so many opportunities. It is let's say part of the game, especially as he is still young. Expect him to grow into what we are imagining him to be. When you are looking at Nicholas Jackson, you are always wanting him to be a prime Diego Costa, a prime Didier Drogba. But let's not forget that some of these players, some of these world-class players, they had in their early stages of their career, they were not as good as they were when they hit their prime. So Nicholas Jackson, I believe Chelsea has so much confidence in him. He will keep on repaying the faith that the club has invested in him. We didn't sign any striker in this just concluded transfer window. Rather, Chelsea improved the years in his contract. His contract should be expiring 2033, if I'm not mistaken. So Chelsea believes so much in Nicholas Jackson, and I wish we fans can do the same. Enough of all this criticism, enough of all this coming online to bash him. When against West Ham, we scored 3 goals against West Ham. Who were behind all those 3 goals? Nicholas Jackson scored 2 and gave a wonderful assist to Cole Palmer to make it 3-0. But what was the reaction from the fan base? If it was Cole Palmer that had that kind of impact, trust me, his pictures will be all over the internet. But because it is Nicholas Jackson, nobody is talking about it. But when Nicholas Jackson misses an open net, the news will fly all over the internet. His pictures will be circulated. When there are negative news about Chelsea, Nicholas Jackson's picture will be the face of the bad news. But this season, most of the goals scored by Cole Palmer were provided by Nicholas Jackson, and he has scored goals. He has scored goals. Apart from the goals and assists, what he offers to this team is so important, and that is why he keeps keeping Christopher Nkunku out of the starting 11. And I don't see Enzo Maresca dropping Nicholas Jackson, not just for this game. I don't see him dropping Nicholas Jackson anytime soon, because Nicholas Jackson is so important to how Chelsea are playing. So guys, what is your prediction in this game? I'm seeing Chelsea winning this game 4-1. Yes, 4-1. We are winning this game. Let me see your thoughts and your prediction in the comment section. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.